calls, Papa, Papa.
The sounds of gunfire quickly turned this tranquil neighborhood into a chaotic crime scene. At around 8 o'clock, police say Todd Cox, his fiancée, and 2 children were walking their dog along Beverly Avenue when the shooter gunned Cox down.
Megan says she made eye contact with a driver who would become Todd's killer.
And a truck drove by, turned around at the dead end and came back and pulled over behind us. Next thing I know, Todd's pushed me down onto the ground and I hear shots. And I looked over and he was on the ground.
A military man gunned down, no, not Iraq or Afghanistan, right here on U.S. soil. The worst part, if there is a worst part, he's gunned down in front of his fiancée and 2 little children as they're out walking the family dog. Let's go straight to Jane Velez Mitchell, investigative reporter and now host of Issues with Jane Velez Mitchell at 7 p.m. Eastern right here on Headline News. Jane, what happened?
Well, this is a horrific story. You see, he is such a handsome naval officer, a war hero, a good family man. He is walking last April 24th at about 8 p.m. down a quiet tree-lined street in a very safe neighborhood with his fiancée. They had gotten engaged less than a month ago. His child from a previous marriage, a 9-year-old girl, and her daughter from a previous marriage, an 11-year-old girl, are up a little further ahead with the family dog. Just a beautiful scene. Well, suddenly, this pickup truck drives past them, goes to the dead end, and then doubles back. And then this man, this mystery strange man, gets out of the car and guns this naval officer, this war hero, down, execution style. When he tumbles to the ground, they keep pumping the bullets into him. This individual, now this is not a robbery, he didn't take anything, he didn't really interact with anybody else, he just gets back in his pickup truck and drives off. This was almost 7 months ago. They have absolutely no suspects. They don't know why this happened. They talked to all the lieutenant's friends. Nobody had a grudge. It was certainly not motivated by money because the suspect didn't take anything. It is a total mystery, and the fiancé is tortured and devastated, as are the children. And I saw the letter that she wrote to you, Nancy, and I'm really happy you're doing this story because that letter broke my heart.
Everybody, I've got to tell you about the tip. There's a $2,000 reward, and the tip line is 888-LOCK-YOU-UP, 888-562-5887. And joining me right now, everyone, we need your help. Who killed a man who has served our country for so long, on the verge of starting a new life with his girlfriend of 3 years, just engaged, blending their families, out for a walk in a good neighborhood? With me right now, Megan McGuire, Lieutenant Todd Cox's fiancée. Miss McGuire, thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
When did you guys plan to get married?
Either this October or November. We were going to do it this fall.
And I understand it was going to be an outside ceremony with all of your blended family there together.
That's correct.
And you had just gotten your engagement ring right here in the Diamond District in Manhattan. And we're so excited you took the wrong train home.
We did.
Megan, what has your life been like since this incident? And how are the little girls?
It's been a nightmare. The kids are doing, they're doing well. All of them are in counseling. And they're just trying to move forward with their lives.
You know, it's hard enough when violent crime touches your life, but at such a young age, 9 and 11, what can you remember about that night? What do you remember about the shooter?
I just looked at him briefly as he passed us driving down the street. He's just a black male. I believe he had on a white t-shirt and blue jeans. I really saw him get out of the truck, out of my peripheral vision, and before I knew it, Todd had pushed me down on the ground and the shots started. So I didn't really get a very long look at it.
What about the truck? What do you recall about the truck? What can you tell us about that?
It was a mid-90s model Ford F-150. It was white, two-tone with green. So the base of the truck was white with green stripes. It was just an older, kind of a beat-up work type
Did
truck.
he say anything? Were any words exchanged?
No, he didn't say a word.
What did you do as soon as he was shot? What did you do?
I was laying on the ground and I had my arms over my head. Basically, once I realized what was happening, really I just laid there and waited to get shot myself. I thought for sure that he was going to shoot me too. And then as soon as the shots stopped, I heard the truck start and the truck was leaving, and I looked over.
Everyone, Megan, hold on one moment. We're going to break. She's going to join us afterwards, and we're going to give you the tip line again. But right